What if the very last season of Outlander doesn't just tie up loose ends, but completely rewrites everything we thought we knew about this story? Season 8 is shaping up to be more than just a farewell. It's turning into a season of answers, long-awaited reunions, and shocking revelations that could forever change the way we see Clare, Jamie, and the entire Outlander universe. And here's the kicker. It's not just about ending a story. Season 7 has already planted the seeds for spin-offs, meaning the Outlander journey might be far from over. Today, we're breaking it all down. The mysteries still hanging in the balance, what Season 8 is really setting up, and how these final episodes might launch a whole new era for the franchise. Let's start with one of the biggest emotional bombshells, Clare's suspicion about little Fanny Pocock's mother. If you've been following closely, you'll know why this hit fans so hard. Clare begins to wonder if Fanny's mother, Faith, could actually be her own daughter, the baby she lost back in Season 2 in France. Now, think about the weight of that for a second. For Clare, Faith's death was one of the most heartbreaking tragedies of her life. She carried that grief for decades, never questioning what happened. But now, the possibility that Faith might have survived? It changes everything. For her, for Jamie, and for the audience. Of course, Outlander isn't one to hand us easy answers. With time travel, mystical forces, and characters like Master Raymond lurking in the shadows, nothing is straightforward. If Faith really did survive, then there's only one person who could explain it: Master Raymond. His cryptic presence in the Season 7 finale already hinted at a deeper connection. Was Faith really stillborn? Or did Raymond intervene, saving her in a way Clare never knew about? The idea of a baby switch, a hidden rescue, or even a revival, yes, as far-fetched as that sounds, suddenly feels very possible when Raymond is involved. But Clare isn't the only one haunted by unanswered questions. Roger's storyline also left us with one of the most intriguing mysteries in Season 7, the truth about his father, Jerry Mackenzie. For most of his life, Roger believed Jerry had died in World War II. But then came the shocking reveal. Jerry didn't just die, he fell through time, landing in 1739. Roger, doing what he does best, managed to send him back. Yet, the story didn't end there. History suggests Jerry never lived long after returning. The books tell us he reunited with his family only to tragically perish in the London Blitz. The show, however, hasn't given us closure. And in television, an open thread like this never exists by accident. That's where Season 8 comes in. Will Roger finally learn the truth? And if Master Raymond is indeed returning, could he be the one to reveal Jerry's fate once and for all? Imagine the weight of that moment. Roger thinking he had made peace with the unknown, only to learn the heartbreaking but noble end of his father's journey. This brings us back to Raymond himself. Few characters in Outlander have sparked as much fascination and speculation. His story stretches back to 500 BC, and his knowledge of time, fate, and the stones feels limitless. Some fans even believe he is the ancestor of Clare and Gillis, which would explain their extraordinary ability to travel. Raymond isn't just a side character, he's a linchpin, a thread tying together centuries of time travelers and destinies. Bringing him back in Season 8 doesn't just make sense, it feels necessary. And let's be honest, the Outlander series has already shown it isn't afraid to diverge from Diana Gabaldon's novels. While her books reference Raymond, they never gave him a major comeback. The show, however, clearly has different plans. By the end of Season 7, we could feel it. The stage was being set for something big. That means Season 8 has the freedom to give Raymond the spotlight and finally bring his story full circle. If this is truly Clare and Jamie's last chapter, who better than Raymond to close the loop on the mysteries that began so many seasons ago? Now, here's the exciting part. Even though Outlander is approaching its ending, the story doesn't have to stop. Season 7 quietly laid the foundation for multiple spin-offs, and Season 8 could be the springboard that launches them. Let's start with Faith Pocock. Whether or not she's revealed to be Clare and Jamie's daughter, one thing is certain. Her story is begging to be told. We already know she taught her daughter Fanny a 20th century song, which all but confirms some connection to time travelers. But who exactly was she? How did she survive? And if she was tied to the stones, where did her journey take her? Outlander might not have the time to answer all of these in its final episodes, but a dedicated spin-off could dive deep into her mysterious past. Faith's journey through time could open the door to entirely new storylines while still tying back to the legacy of Clare and Jamie. Then, there's Lord John Grey. Outlander fans have been clamoring for his story for years. Diana Gabaldon herself has already written spin-off novels exploring his adventures, but Season 7 pushed him even further into the spotlight. We saw a braver, more daring John, one who survived capture, pulled off escapes, and even saved William's life. He has all the qualities of a leading man, and Season 8 might just be his send-off from the main series before stepping into a show of his own. Outlander may be closing a chapter, but Lord John Grey's story feels like it's only beginning. And finally, let's circle back to Master Raymond. His backstory is practically a goldmine for a prequel. A man from 500 BC, possibly the first time traveler in history, and maybe even the reason others like Clare can move through the stones. That's not just a subplot, that's the foundation for an entire series. A Raymond prequel could explore the origins of the stones, the first travelers, and the hidden rules of time itself. And if a sequel were ever made, it could pick up after the events of Outlander, showing how Raymond continues to shape history, even beyond Clare and Jamie's time. So while Season 8 promises closure, it's also about beginnings. Outlander, as we know it, may end, but the universe it created has too much potential to stop here. Faith's journey, Lord John's adventures, Raymond's vast history, each one could carry the torch forward, keeping fans invested long after the main story concludes. The only question left is this: which story will come first? Will we see a tale of survival and destiny with Faith? A thrilling, character-driven saga with Lord John Grey? Or will the franchise go all the way back to its roots and explore the dawn of time travel with Master Raymond? Whatever the choice, one thing's clear. Season 8 isn't just the end of Outlander. It's the beginning of something much bigger, and that's where we'll wrap things up today. Outlander's final season is on TR,